This is Rubicon Matt down here in Hallow, a couple days after Christmas, trying to figure out a place to camp, and just found this fire tower. I'm gonna see if it's open. Never been up one of those, so this will be another new experience. Looking forward to it. So we'll see what happens here. It's about 1:30, so I still have a lot of time to find my campsite. Well, I should have looked a little closer. There's no stairs. They took them out and have a lock across to keep people off of it. So I guess I won't be going up the fire tower. It's pretty back in here. Never been back in these roads. And they're paved, which is nice. But my goal is to find a campsite tonight. Fun ride. What's this? Some wood. Wow. I wonder if I can take some of that for my fire. Hey guys, I found the camp spot. I'm in Hallow, and really a really good spot. Just take a look at this. I walk back here behind my Jeep where I'll be cooking and doing my cleaning, and I'm just camping and doing all my stuff. I got this beautiful creek running I'll be able to listen to all night while I sleep. All the moss on the rocks. So I'm real excited about that. I've adjusted my Jeep so it kind of pulls up here. I look for widow makers and things that could fall on my Jeep because it's been really windy. So I got some good trees along this bank that stand up straight that would fall the opposite way and protect if any trees fell from the other bank against these trees and not hit the Jeep. So you look for wind, widow makers, water, and wood. I did bring my firewood, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I'm going to try a little buddy heater for the first time. I'm supposed to get down to mid-20s. I'm down in a valley, which you can see. You can see like the high hills behind me and over there. But I'm going to try a little buddy heater tonight, so I want to make sure there's a lot of ventilation. It'll be my first time. I got it for Christmas, and so I won't need to carry all these sleeping bags and have all this stuff. I can just put the little buddy heater on, and I brought 4 propane tanks, 1-pounders, so we'll give that a shot. I'll show it to you in a little bit once I get it set up. Hey, this is one of the Christmas gifts I got. It's a little buddy propane heater. So my goal is have it sitting like right here tonight and put it on low. So I got it very well ventilated. Like the air can flow through the top because this is all netting, and then the air can flow through the top of my tarp cover of the tent, and then I got it ventilated very well. I should sleep like a log. And there's a high crested hill that's blocking all the wind. It's super windy out. Hey, I just had some guys drive up. I'm sitting here reading, and they drove up in an old Jeep, looked like a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Pretty nice. Just put a new Smitty built winch on, and they're asking if they knew, since they saw my Rubicon, if I knew some 4-wheel drive places they'd go off road. They're 2 young guys getting excited about getting off road and doing that stuff, so I shared them a location that I saved on my Gaia Maps. I have no signal, but with the Gaia Maps it was able to show me, was able through the GPS somehow to still get the signal enough to show them some routes that we took down here. So hope they have a good time. They find the trails that I sent them to before it gets too dark. It's cold, but it's kind of rainy, and I don't have time. I'm cold, so a lot of times when I'm by myself, I don't want to try using a steel, but you can see me light the fire. think even on the intro, there's a little quick clip, but I use these to light my charcoal. I don't use gas or propane to cook at home. I use pure charcoal, lump charcoal. So this is a great way to light, and it gets the fire going, and then they disappear. They're made by Weber. Uh-oh, hope I brought another lighter. It's working. Lit, and we have a fire here. It's about 6:28 right now, so we'll get the fire going, then I'll start cooking dinner. See it. These are the rigid lights that are put in the back of my Jeep, so when I'm doing things like this, need light quickly, middle of the night, or I'm backing into a spot and I'm just looking for a place to camp and backing into some, you know, rough areas, you know, this really does the trick, and I just love them. And they're lighting up this whole hill behind me, so if I'm concerned about anything tonight, I can just turn those on. But it started raining and cold winds started coming in, so I moved quickly and attached a tarp up to the back of my Jeep, and then ran it to a couple trees using my trucker's hitch that I got, you know, I learned from Corporal Corners how to tie knots and stuff very quickly, where they can come undone very quickly. All I gotta do is pull the string, and that's disconnected. I can roll everything up. But I can sit underneath here just fine and still really cook if I need to with my thing, but I'm underneath the tarp and underneath cover, which is how I got everything set up now and how it worked out. I'm by that creek, got the tent, and got a good fire going, got the tarp up, so went pretty quick, and it would protect me, and hopefully it is kind of still spitting and raining. Kind of drying out some wood too, so I brought a lot of wood, but I always like finding some and getting most of it I can. So I got some really wet wood on, just getting dried out, so then I can start burning it as well. So everything's going well. I'll be eating dinner here soon. Just got everything set up. I'm underneath the tarp, so no matter what happens, I'll be okay. I must admit, normally I don't build my fire in a pyramid, but I've been watching Joe Robinette do it, and when they build campfires, kind of do 2 logs going one way, 2 perpendicular, then back and forth like that, and it really does build a good fire and a hot fire. So I'll probably continue to do it that way as I continue to learn as I overland and camp. Well, okay, tonight the fire's going, got the propane heating up the skillet. Now it's time to eat. It's about 10 after 7. I just got the fire, so it'll keep going, so I don't have to worry about that for a while. And what I'm going to have tonight is a couple boneless pork loins, and fried potatoes and squash. So I'm going to go ahead and start prepping that up. At least right now the oil's not frozen like it was the last time I went camping. Seems like it's pretty flat too, which I'm thankful for. Make sure you don't cut your finger off. Doesn't look like a real good potato, unfortunately. Try to use as little utensils as possible. So I got my spork, stainless steel that my wife got me. Love it. It's Heavy Cover is the name brand. That's a good one. That's good news. I like pepper. Now I'm gonna add a little more oil and put in the pork chops. There we go. I'm gonna sear those. is. The pork, because it's thick, it's kind of raw in the middle, so I cut it up and sliced it so you get down all the way through. My mom always taught me, cook your pork all the way through. Even though you can go to restaurants and order it medium, but I don't understand that. I'm going to play it safe when you're out here, middle of nowhere. No cell service. And I got my squash going, so I'll be ready to eat real soon. Looking good. That's a big plate of pork, squash, and fried potatoes. So I'm going to sit over by the fire and eat it now. Here's the babbling crook. I'm going to start cranking up the fire a little bit now that I'm over here. Get a piece of pork in my mouth first. Camp food is good. Never beat it. Whoa. Need to warm up a little bit, so I got to kind of put 2 logs in, get it going again after I had dinner. This is nice, just sitting here. It's about 8:30, just sitting here listening to the stream and the fire, and it's pitch black out because there's heavy cloud cover. I'm the only one here, other than those 2 guys stopping by when it was still daylight around 4:30, asking about where places to go 4-wheeling. That's it. Well, I'm in my tent. It's about 10:30, and I'm gonna try the little heater, the little buddy heater. You hold it. I got mine. So it gets warmed up, and then you put it on high to let it get started, which it should start turning orange, which it is very hot. Just gotta make sure I got all my ventilation open. I even have my screen door partially open, and I'll turn off my light so you can kind of see that it glows. So maybe we'll wake up and there might be snow on the ground. They're saying less than 1 inch. We'll see what happens when I wake up. So I'll see you guys in the morning, and I'll keep checking this. Hear it raining out. Sometimes it sounds like ice. Here's the little buddy still cranking. It's after 8 o'clock now. It's actually 8 o'clock, so I put that on at 4 o'clock. They say like 2.5 to 3 hours, but I got 4 hours. I'm packing up my stuff down. Here's the view out my tent this morning. Got a nice little creek running, stream, and it didn't snow. It did rain a lot last night, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it all packed up. But the little buddy did a great job. I'm gonna start heading home. It's about 8:30 a.m. Got everything packed up, put away. Doing my, I guess you call it devotion time. Got a great setting, got a good fire going. And just want to spend a second with you all just to share this one verse. It's from Joshua 1:9. It's one of my favorite verses. I actually had a t-shirt made with that put on it. It says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Man, I love that. It's just another assurance, and even that being out here by yourself, like no one else was here last night in all of Hallow, I believe. Got this nice campsite, didn't see a soul, and it could be a little scary. I'm getting more comfortable with it as I do it, but knowing that the Lord your God is with you, and that I can be strong and courageous because He is with me, and that's the only way I can be strong and courageous. I really can't do much without Him with me. So that's my lesson today. Hopefully you can be strong and courageous, and knowing that the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go as well. So I enjoyed the time. The little buddy heater worked great, and I slept in my 50-degree sleeping bag. I just checked the temperature. It's 36 in my Jeep. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy the rest of this setting. Thanks for joining today. Please like and subscribe, and please let me know what you think, where I can help improve my overlanding experiences. But I love winter camping. I mean, again, there's no one here, there's no bugs, and it's a great time. Take care. See you next time.